Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. Now let's take a look at very special news. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. Now let's take a look at very special news. Italian journalist Cecilia Sala has been freed after spending 3 weeks in detention in Iran. Her release comes after intense effort by the Italian government and international organizations to secure her freedom. Sala's arrest in Tehran while working as a reporter has raised serious concern about press freedom both in Iran and globally. The case has drawn attention to the challenge faced by journalists reported in sensitive and politically restricted regions. Cecilia Sala, a respected journalist known for her work with international media outlet, was detained by Iranian authorities in late December while covering the political and social situation in Iran. At the time of her arrest, the reason for detentions were unclear and her case quickly became a focal point for media organizations and government advocating for her release. Sala's arrest occurred in the midst of rising concern over press freedom in Iran, where journalists are often targeted for reporting on sensitive issues. The Italian government immediately took action, working through diplomatic channels to push for Cecilia's release. Italian officials, along with human rights organizations, applied pressure on the Iranian government, calling for the journalist freedom and for greater protections of press freedom in the country. After 3 weeks of uncertainty, Cecilia Sala was finally released and she boarded a flight back to Italy when she was warmly welcomed by her family, colleagues, and the media community. Upon her return to Italy, Cecilia Sala expressed gratitude for the support she received throughout her time in detention. It was an incredibly difficult time, but I am deeply thankful to everyone who stood by me, my colleagues, the Italian government, and the international community. I am overjoyed to be home, she said in a statement. The exact detail of why Sala was detained remain unclear. Some believe her arrest was linked to her reporting on Iran political landscape, was often leads to tension with the government. However, the Iranian authorities have not provided a clear explanation. The detentions have added to the growing concern about the treatment of journalists in Iran. While Sala has been freed, many other journalists continue to face challenges in the country, where censorship, surveillance, and arrest are common for those who report on politically sensitive topics. Now, press freedom in Iran. A continued issues. Iran has long been known for its harsh treatment of journalists, with the country regularly ranked among the most dangerous places in the world for reporter. Organizations like Reporter Without Borders have repeatedly raised alarm about the restrictions on free speech and the press in Iran. Journalists in the country are often subjected to harassment, imprisonment, and violence for simply doing their job. Many have been arrested for reporting on protests, political dissent, and issues related to human rights.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.
Cecilia Sala case is a stark reminder of this risk faced by journalists who report in countries with limited press freedom. While many international media outlets and journalists work hard to bring news to the world, those operating in countries like Iran face constant threat to their safety and freedom. The international community has continued to call for better protection for journalists and a stronger commitment to safeguarding press freedom globally. In a statement, the Italian Minister of Foreign Affairs expressed its relief and support for Cecilia Sala's safe return. We are delighted that Cecilia is now back in Italy. The statement said, "We continue to call for the protection of journalists around the world, and we will not stop working for the safety and freedom of those who report on important issues, regardless of why they are." So, looking ahead, the importance of supporting journalists, Sala's release is a victory for the Italian government and for the press freedom advocate. However, it is also highlight the ongoing challenges that journalists face when reporting in countries that repressive regimes. The world must continue to support journalists who risk their safety to bring the truth to light. So while Cecilia Sala is now safe, her case has sparked important conversation about the danger faced by journalists in Iran and other countries where freedom of speech is limited. So many hope that her returned hope will lead to greater attention on the need for global effort to protect the right of journalists and ensure that they can report freely without fear of arrest or violence. Now, Sala release also emphasized the importance of diplomacy, international cooperation, and securing the freedom of detained journalists. Her case is an example of how government, human rights group, and media organization can work together to protect press freedom and advocate for those who are unjustly detained. Now, the future of press freedom, Cecilia Sala case is a reminder of the vital role that journalists play in holding government accountable and informing the public. While the risks may be high, journalism remains one of the most important pillars of democracy and human rights. The world must continue to support those who report on the truth, no matter the political climate in which they operate. As Sala returns to her work in Italy, she is likely to continue reporting on important stories, but her experience in Iran will remain a reminder of the danger the journalists face every day. It is crucial that the international community stand united in supporting journalists, ensuring their safety, and advocating for their right to report freely. Only through continued effort can we guarantee that the truth will always find a way to be heard, regardless of this barrier or risk that may stand in its way. So this is me, Tabanda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. Desi TV USA, DTV and our OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. So stay tuned and stay with us.